Welcome, welcome, welcome. Oops, welcome to 2-day flight. Today we are here with a default plane. I'm really happy to fly default planes sometimes. Because, everyone can have them. But this is default, but is only included in the Premium Deluxe version or Aviation version of the SIM. Let me check the sync as always. Okay. But yeah, still is a plane that most of the people, that probably have more people have compared to Payware. 787 plane that does have some problem. It's really basic. But let's test it today again. Last time I wasn't so disappointed, and also I'm trying to understand because I'm doing some research, and apparently I knew that the 787 doesn't have the throttle to idle during flare. Apparently it does. I'm really curious to see if this one it's gonna do it or not. Alright, let's jump on board. Also, I just realized that I don't remember at all how to use this plane, so I will need checklist probably. One thing I don't really like about this plane is the boarding system and flight plan loading. By the way, we are flying from Berlin to Amsterdam. We are online on VATSIM. I was about to fly VATSIM offline again because I don't really trust the plane, but yeah, let's try. Let's see what happened. It's really busy in Amsterdam, full control at the moment. We'll see when we get there. Okay. Battery switch on. Yeah, the sound package is really bad, as you well know. Ooh. Okay, no, never mind. Okay, battery on. Nav lights on. External power, which is already connected somehow. Okay. Alright, let's go. So, we do have flight plan, of course. It's this one here. From Berlin to Amsterdam. As you probably know, it's impossible to import it in the eye. So we had some package lost. Hope it's gonna fix. We have a GPS position even if we're not aligning. IRS. Interesting. Okay. Okay, IRS align. GPS position copy. No, I can't copy. Yeah. Okay. Maybe still. Okay, let's wait a second. Let's do a tour of the plane here. Plane, the cabin is cool. It's really basic. Performance is okay. I thought worse, to be honest. It's okay. For sure. Can I copy my GPS position now? No. Wow. Amazing. That's amazing. Maybe it's me that it's missing something, for sure. This. Wow. Okay, whatever. Whatever, not really. Wouldn't be that great to don't have IRS. But okay. So let's go. Cargo. So the way to load the plane is this. Let me try again. Okay, let's wait for that. I have no idea why it's not doing it properly. So you have to go to setting and weight and balance. Here you can do. So if I'm not wrong, we'll have to be 2 for 4 passengers. So we have to set up passenger before. And then zero fuel weight, which is 162.4. Sorry, it's 400. Okay. And cargo should lie. Okay, that's kind of correct. Great. Fuel 190.7. Because yes, I was checking before my live. Oh my god. Live stream about. I mean, the last one I did on the 7478. On the 7.8, we shouldn't have problem of boarding system. I think now we can't. Wow. But probably this is not really required at this point. Okay, let's see what it does. I have no idea, to be honest. Then route request. Flight plan and the jack. No route available in your EFB. Okay. Yeah, of course. So yeah, it's still because you can use this thing, I guess, which is tremendous. So let's go back. But we can. Let's try to load it in here. Okay. This is the flight. If I press now, it works or not? I don't think it's gonna work. Yeah. Because this is related to the AFB flight planner. But if I do import route, it's gonna work. Okay, let's give it some time. Amsterdam. Maybe we're gonna have also the flight number. Maybe not. Okay, execute. Flight number is KLM 1780. Okay. So this is already the departure, right? Yeah. Okay. Should be fine. We can see it, of course, if we go to plan. Wow. Okay, this knob is doing literally nothing. That's very interesting as well. This stuff is not functioning at all. Okay. But whatever, I mean. Yeah, I still don't understand why this is not working. Looks, I don't know if IRS are aligning. Should be. But not sure. Wow, it's so stuck, the view. We are on ground power unit, yeah. I don't know. I hope it's gonna align, to be honest. Also, I don't know the plane, so I don't even know how to check it. Outside of the... We should copy and paste it, I'm quite sure of it. Yeah. I don't know. Let's set up everything. So departure is the Suki 3 Alpha running to 4. There we have it. Pretty basic. We just have a speed constraint. Initial climb 5,000 feet. I really like when the procedure have the initial climb as well. Okay. Heading 240. Super slow. This is, I mean, one of the classical thing default plane. I mean, classical problem default plane have. To move a knob can take really forever. Oh, there is someone else around. Maybe if I check it like that. Okay, I can't see. Oh boy. Okay. Then 1228. Can I activate? No, directly not really. Okay. Wow, invalid entry. That's very interesting. Yeah, I'm kind of scared about that IRS aligning stuff. This stuff I don't like at all. Wait a sec, let me try this. Yeah, but... Okay. No, probably it's gonna be fine. Probably it's gonna be fine, you don't really need that. But you need to calculate your performance. Oh wait, let's go before everything else. Index performance, okay. So here we should have a match, and that's correct, great. Very good. 5.8 the reserve. This is not so obvious that we have a match of our zero fuel weight. You know that in the 747 is kind of strange, and in the 737 MAX it's even worse. It's really bad, the loading system. So that makes the plane really, really hard to use. Almost impossible to use, let's say, in a proper way. I think IRS... No, they don't like it still. Then performance. So, unfortunately I have no... wow, can I? No, this is wrong. 924 is correct. QNH is 1023. External temperature is 14 degrees. As you well know, I have no idea how to set up the wind in this stuff here, so I'm gonna set up 0. Maybe I can set up the... Yeah, but we don't really have tailwind. Oh, we do have tailwind actually. If I set 4? No, minus 4? Minus 4, no. 4 minus? No. No. Okay, never mind. 0. Yeah, I have no idea how to set up wind, unfortunately. And you know also that we have 2 performance calculator. Condition dry, optimum. Flaps configuration, optimum. Engine auto. Calculate. Okay, flaps 5, 142, 147, 152. Trim is gonna be... No idea. We don't have the trim. Okay, but CG... we don't even have the CG. Okay, but I think we can just... yeah. We're gonna have it from here, probably. So, we have... the rate, 57 degrees. Takeoff, flaps 5. 142, 147, 146. Perfect match. Yeah, V2 plus 10, 166. Oops, I press it. 152. IRS still not aligned, by the way. By director. So, of course. Oh, wow, I can select a nav. Ah, yeah, of course, here we have the plan. Map. Yeah, but we don't have IRS still. We have flight director. We don't have the map. That's really strange, honestly. Okay, let's wait, of course, but shouldn't be very different, this. I don't know if the plane is working properly. Yeah, we have an IRS menu. My God, every time with this plane is really hard to make things work. Okay, real time. Let's wait, let's wait still. We have stuff to do. Not really, but... okay. No, we have to set the trim, come on. Okay, 3.5. 3.25, actually. I don't even know if it's in green arc. Yeah, okay. A lot of nose down. Yeah, trim setting usually is not that accurate on the 7.4. Okay, let's do checklist and be ready to start up engine. My radio are on or off? Are on. I need an auto radio check. I'm gonna do this 1 sec. Okay. This is the... no, this is the central. Oh my god. 1, 2, 2. No. 1, 2, 2. 8. Okay. And then I need this. I'm not receiving. No. How can I receive on the second radio? Maybe this. No. Yeah, we have time to lose anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Okay, I rest a line, by the way. Great. I just wanted to check my... This is not working correctly, of course. I don't think I can. Wow. I don't think I can because we are missing a click spot, basically. Yeah. So I have no idea if people are hearing me, but yeah, whatever, I mean. Wait a sec. No. This is all... Yeah, this is not realistic, of course. But yeah. Oops. Okay, there's a plane there. Okay, anyway. I rest aligned. We're not gonna do the auto radio check, apparently. Let me change frequency here. How do I change frequency without getting this message? Probably like... No, this change it. Probably like that. Okay, yeah. But okay, never mind. Important is that we have a functioning frequency. We have a functioning radio, which we have no idea if, but whatever. Okay. Init ref, legs down, take off, blah blah blah. All done. We don't have checklist, right? Ah, wow.
Traffic, KLM 61 Bravo, establish ILS Zulu runway 2 for right. We are 9 miles out.
Thank you for our friend of KLM. This is set, this is set, this is set, trim is set. Taxi and takeoff briefing done, no. So taxi will be... Okay, running to for right, so push back on Victor Charlie. And then Victor Charlie Delta and running to for right. Done. I want to wait beacon lights. APU. Okay, APU starting. In the meantime, flight director is done, emergency lights done, Windows it. Okay, should be on. Windows it on. Passenger side is on. Fuel panel. Stand by for that. Well, not really. Let's turn everything on. We don't have fuel on the center. Wing and engine anti-ice auto. Done. As always, if you have any question, feel free to ask. We're flying a 787 default plane from Berlin to Amsterdam to see also the condition of this plane, if it's reliable and all this stuff I like to test. APU running, by the way. APU is running. Ground power unit disconnect. Pax on, I guess. I guess we can... Yeah, Pax is auto. So we can start up engine with Pax on. Altimeter. Altimeter. It's 1023. 1023. 1023. And, okay. Great. Flight director is on. Toga. Auto throttle armed. I don't know why it's making me army here. El Navinav heading is correct. Auto brake RT already. Oh. Okay. APU is on. External power disconnect. Door are closed. Passengers and seat belts on. Hydraulic panel primary on. And C1, C2 demand pump on auto. So this is on. And this is correct like that as well. Beacon lights. Transponder.
Berlin traffic, KLM 67 Bravo, final runway 2 for right, final call.
2000. And TRA. Great. Should be able to see the traffic now. No. Okay. Ah, yeah, because we don't have traffic on. Okay, traffic and traffic. Okay, we can push. Yeah, we don't really have. Okay, we have them actually. Well, in traffic, KLM 1780 pushing back on Victor Charlie. Let's go. Let's go. So is this second one, yeah. Release parking brake. Let's go. Okay. Engine start. Auto start, so left engine. I'm gonna start right before. So it's right here. Start and start. And we're starting this. Oh, there is control, I think. Yeah. Wow, 7 minutes ago.
Berlin traffic, KLM 67 Bravo, runway 2 for right located via Lima 5.
Not sure he's covering Berlin. No, he's not covering Berlin. Is this? No, he's not. Okay, let's finish the pushback. Yeah, maybe. Ah, no, but we have 80, so it is covering Berlin. Julian. What? This is kind of confusing, by the way. I think the 80s is from the previous controller. Okay, we have the crazy pushback. Oh my god. Oh my god. Welcome to MSFS. Oh yeah. Okay, starting number. I can even stop the. I mean, I can't even stop the pushback because if we are completely out of position. Okay, but I can do it now. Okay, cancel pushback. Okay. So yeah, we push back on Victor Chu. Okay, whatever. Yeah, I don't know if this guy is covering Berlin at all. Technically, yeah. But Julian? Well, in here there is no control. So confusing. Okay, I'm gonna try to ask. 136050. Where is the guy? Okay, 136050.
Hallo, Speedbird 850 Tango, Flight Level fast row.
Speedbird 850 Tango, Bremen, hello, identified, direct wind path.
Above. This is CPDSC. Check sector on VATSIM. Wait. Let's try this. Yeah, because Germany can be quite complex. Okay.
Postman 3265, are you able to make flight level 130 at Dipto?
Affirm.
Let's see if I can see from here.
13265.
No, this
Postman
can take up
3265,
time.
Roger, descend to flight level 130 to reach at Dipto.
Let's see where is this postman.
130 to the level Dipto, Postman 3265.
Okay, okay, wait a sec. Yeah, it's covering Berlin. So it's the old okay. So we should have some Suki departure. And 80s is Kilo.
So there are 441 kilo, contact Sweden on 127.755.
127.755, keep
Rather local M1780 in Berlin with Kilo. We request clearance to Amsterdam, please.
Kilo 1780, hello, information kilos, current, cleared Amsterdam, Zukit for November, flight pen route, climb by at 5,000 feet, score 1,000.
Suki for November departure, initial climb 5000, squawk 1000, KLM 1780.
Kilo 1780, wake back correct.
Okay, there is a change. Hopefully it's not gonna make us change runway as well. Oh my god, yeah. Alright, our scale line 1780, we had already pushback for runway 24 right. We're gonna change to 4 left, Suki for November, or not.
Yeah, Zukit for November, 24 left.
Okay, roger that, scale line 1780.
At around 5 Lima Charlie, descent level 80.
Descending level 80 area.
Not that it changed anything for him, but whatever. Okay, Suki for November. Yeah.
Emirates 49 uniform on frequency.
Same initial climb. We have a couple of altitude speed constraint, but yeah.
Change frequency, Emirates 9 uniform, see you.
Let's do it.
Yeah, hello. You have to call in, sir. Identified. Proceed direct. Hotel Delta Oscar.
So Suki for November. No erase. We have to change runway, of course. No. Here. I hope to not make a disaster. Sorry, departure arrival index. Departure. Change. Suki for November. 2 for left.
For that uniform,
Okay.
proceed direct to Buzia.
Direct Buzier for Emirates 49 uniform.
Let me see here as well. I know. Autopilot, I mean AP off in the meantime. I have this sound of the AP.
Postman 3265, direct Delta Papa for...
Okay, we don't have the procedure.
New rate of descent 2,500 feet per minute, operator.
Roger, right to Delta
Let's try again.
421 and descend rate 2000 or
Execute.
correction 2,500 feet per
Great,
minute.
now we
for
have-
rate at Postman
what's that?
365.
Okay, now we have it. Okay, great.
We're on
Great,
5
great,
Lima
great.
Charlie, descent level 70.
After start,
Just happens 0 area 5 Lima Charlie.
APU's off, flight control. Check like that, not this. But that. Okay. Auto brake RTO, flaps. Flaps is 5. I don't remember how many. Okay, 1 and 5. Okay. I'm really curious about the taxi now because we are completely on the wrong direction.
Hello, Delta 1500 with you at flight level 390.
Delta
Okay.
1500,
Flaps 5.
Bim, hello, identified, proceed direct bimper.
My control is fine, this is fine, appeal fine. Okay, let's go. Taxi light.
Was that proceed direct Mole-Il?
Negative, direct bimper.
Direct BIMPA, Delta 1500.
Okay, let's go. Delta KLM 1780 request taxi.
KLM 1780, squawk 1000.
Yes, squawk 1000 KLM 1780. Okay.
KLM 1780, make 180 onto Victor 1, taxi starting point runway 2 for left, where Victor 1 Alpha in my gate.
U-turn, Victor 1 Alpha Mike 8, KLM 1780. Let's go. I'm really scared about that circle that is drawing our FMS. Well, let's do it. Okay. So
Bremen
this...
Radar, hallo, Condor 2, Whiskey Romeo, in Berlin, Brandenburg,
Wait a
pushing
sec,
back
I don't
from
know.
Center,
Okay, this is
Charlie
Victor,
09er, facing east onto Echo.
To Whiskey Romeo, hello, cleared to Leipzig, Logos for November, flight en route, climb by at 5000, squawk 1000.
Okay, it's the guy with us. Okay, Alpha and Mike 8.
Leipzig, Logos for November, initial climb 5000 at
Terrain?
1000, Condor 2, Whiskey Romeo.
On 5 Lima Charlie, descent 4000 feet,
Now do we really need terrain, of course?
Continue on pass heading.
I don't think we have weather radar here.
Heading early on 3
I have no idea how to set it also. But
Postman
yeah, maybe.
3265, contact München, 126.175.
Okay, weather radar meet terrain on the first officer. We're gonna try this.
Bremen Telegram, Ocean 1203, level 360 at UC PLC.
First Condor 2, Whiskey Romeo, feedback was correct, report ready for taxi.
Yeah.
Wait, I have to use this because... Okay, this is off.
Ocean 1303, Bremen, hello, identified.
Let's go.
Around 5 Lima Charlie, descent 3000 feet.
Now we have about the Condor, should be. Okay, yeah. Before takeoff? We should be fine already. We just need lights, basically. Yeah, landing lights, strobe lights. And, okay, transponder is ready. Alright, turn off. Okay. All good. Ah, wow, I don't know if Toga works. I don't think Toga
Around 5
works.
Lima Charlie, turn right heading 140.
So if I'm not
Right,
wrong, I have,
140, Alien, Alpha Charlie.
I have a key for Toga. Let me check. I should have a key set, which is control or something.
On 5 Lima Charlie, turn right heading 210, cleared LS Zulu to for left, report established.
Right 10, clear LS Zulu 24 left and reporting when established.
KLM 1780, are you ready?
Fully ready, KLM 1780.
1780, roger, wind is 0303, 6 knots, runway 2 for left, clear for takeoff.
Yeah, for takeoff, KLM 1780. I'm gonna try to use Toga. Now I remember I set a key. We'll see if it works. Because we don't have a Toga button here or nothing like that. And it classical toggle is not working. Let's try to overshoot this turn. This should be control and... Okay, I think I have it. In case it doesn't work, we're gonna take off manually. I don't know. Okay, whatever. Let's try. And then we're gonna set up auto throttle after takeoff. But I think, I mean, let's see. So I'm gonna do a static takeoff today because of that reason. Okay. Let's pull up. Should be this. Okay, toggle set.
5
Right.
Charlie is established.
I remember the key. Let's go.
And on 5 Lima Charlie, Roger, 1 departure ahead.
Speed alive.
Notre Whiskey Romeo request taxi.
2 Whiskey Romeo, holding point 2 for left, via Echo Bravo and Mike 8.
Holding point 2 for left via Echo Bravo and Mike 8.
Oh, we don't have these speeds. What? Okay, because we changed around here, of course. Never mind. Rotation was... no. Rotate. Trim is super down as always. Positive rate, gear up. Ooh. What the? I'm full. What?
You're on 5 Lima Charlie, wind 0306 knots, runway 2 for
I have
left.
no idea. I have no control on the plane.
2 for left, clear to land, area 5 Lima Charlie.
Wait. What the fuck? Alright, okay, line 1780 had a major simulator problem. We're gonna disconnect. Thank you.
Bye bye.
Raymond Radar, good evening, Skyline 1761.
What? Okay. Disconnect everything. Let's try again. Oh my god. Okay, the gear is... no, the gear is down. Wait a sec, wait, let me think. No, wait. Auto throttle off. Okay, auto throttle disconnect. Okay. Okay, gear down, okay. Autopilot. Okay, we have to rewatch this. Okay, parking brake. Maybe it's my fault, I don't know. It's like, I mean, wait a sec. Do we have flight control? Because, I mean, was completely not reacting the plane. Yeah. Ah, wow, look at that. Ah, wow, it's a bug. Ah, yeah, we have a bug. Sorry, one sec. Autopilot is disconnect. Let's do this. Yeah, so this it's a bug. Okay, wait a sec. Now it's working. Now seems to work. Let's try again. Well, we can take off here. We don't care. We taxi to the... No, but now my flight is completely fucked in... Now wait a sec, I can do this. Lucky make set. And then recover the flight. Okay. Nice. So, delete. Flight was even the wrong plane, so. Okay. Alright. I don't think we're gonna have any departure from this runway, but we're gonna see. Nice sound from the exterior view. Hey, autopilot on. Sorry, parking brake. Parking brake set. Let's see if we can change runway 06 right and have a departure. A Sukip departure. No. Yeah, we do have one. Okay, this. Okay, great. So it's the Sukip 3 Quebec. Running 06 right. Yeah, every time it's really complex this because the plane doesn't really like to change. As you can see, it's not really letting me. Okay, 06 right. Sukip 3 Quebec. Well, let's calculate performance again. I mean, not really calculate. I'm not gonna calculate those. Okay, I'm just gonna do this. Alright. So everything looks fine. I want to rewatch the departure just to see if I had the autopilot on by mistake. Not this. I want to rewatch the departure just to see if I had the autopilot on by mistake. Okay, what's happened? So, the autopilot is off. Everything looks fine. Autopilot is off. We don't have the speed, but yeah, okay, it's a mistake, of course, but you don't crash a plane because of that. Okay, everything looks normal. No autopilot, auto throttle. Trim. According to the calculation. Yeah, look at my hand here now. Okay, we don't have his speed. Whatever. I remember that rotation speed was around 150, 154, something like that. So rotation 160 knots. So we have this. We have the in the airspeed to take off because V2 was 166. So okay. Old, and now happens something. Okay, gear up and the plane completely broke. Wow. Yeah, I guess it's just a bug. Okay. Yeah, the pitch down of the trim is terrible. LNAV, okay, LNAV engaged the. Okay, and the plane pitch up. And now I have full stick down. Wow. I think it's just a bug. Okay. Okay. Let's try again. And nav, flight director. Everything looks normal. Flaps 5. Trim. Okay, I'm gonna increase the trim by 2 units because it was tremendous. But the problem was trim up. Not trim up, sorry. So we have the trim making us pitch down. But the real problem was that we got an extreme pitch up. Let's see. RTO. Okay, let's do a rolling. Sorry, a roll. Let's pull up. Engine stable. Toga. Toga is not working now. That's very interesting. Let me do this reset. Okay. Toga. Okay, reject. I think it's because LNAV, VNAV off. V2 plus 10, 166. LNAV, VNAV. Okay, Toga Toga. Fly director, auto throttle armed. Okay. Brake release. Holding. 50%. Brake release. Toga. No, this is auto throttle disconnect. Okay, Toga is not working anymore. Reject. We are offline, by the way. That's why I can stand. Yeah, I can take off manually, but it's really... I really don't want to, because I wanted to check the... Yeah, it's this. So... Okay, Toga is not working anymore. Unfortunately. Not even cycling this. Yeah, of course, now it's not gonna... I think we broke the plane. I think we broke the plane. There is no way this plane is gonna fly today. No. Engine stable. Toga. Nothing happened. No. Okay, take off manually. Ah, wow, my trim is completely wrong now. I'll nav disengage. Ah, we have Toga now. Okay. Let's see, let's see. Rotate. Okay, positive rig, gear up. And it, okay. Yeah, it's a bug. Yeah, yeah. Look at the... Okay. Yeah, yeah, look at the pitch up. Okay, it's a bug. If I put the gear down... No, I have completely no control. Okay, yeah, it's a bug. Okay. Wow. Good news. So can just be a bug that I have myself in this moment. But yeah, it's a bug. As you saw. One time can be suspicious, 2 times in a row. And you saw, I mean, gear up and the plane pitch up completely and you don't have any control on the flight control. So yeah, it's a bug, unfortunately. So can be a general bug. So every people flying the 7-8 is experiencing this, or can just be a bug, a momentary bug for server. I mean, I don't think it's a general bug, honestly. Let me search. 787 MSFS 2024. What was pitch up, gear up. No, I don't see bug. I'm gonna try to search in ChatGPT if there is something, but no, I had a strong pitch up after gear up and no control. Trim bug. A strong pitch up right after gear up and loss of control usually means turn, trim spike, flight model glitch. This is being reported specifically on the 787 on MSFS 2024. So it's ChatGPT, so it's not really reliable, but yeah, it's probably a bug we are having here. So this is not working at all, as you well. This is very unlucky actually, because I wanted to fly the. No, sorry, I'm gonna have to clear this flight because I wanted to show you a plane that you can use yourself. Yeah, unfortunately, this is not gonna happen. The plane is completely broken. Again, can also be a bug that happened just once in a while. So today happened. Next time you fly the 7-8, it's not gonna work. It's not gonna happen. But we have something to do actually. And is this. As you know, we did a flight. Okay, let me show you here. So we did a flight in Lampedusa. No, sorry, in yesterday was, yeah. In Pantelleria. So since we have a little bit of time, we're gonna do the test. And we have a very bad airnav approach with the Phoenix. So I was wondering, since we did it yesterday, let's say it's really in my mind. We have 12 knots of cross. Okay, the wind is coming completely crosswind. But this is not the point. Not the best weather to test it, but it's fine. We're gonna do it anyway. So I wanted to do repeat the procedure of yesterday, which was the ILS, sorry, the AirNav runway 07, this procedure here, and the robot, with a robot arrival. So we need to do a flight plan, and we're gonna do the test with the 737. 737. We can do the PNDG. Okay, let me pick up the high density. True class. Which livery we can use? I don't have a default Boeing. I'm gonna use the PMDG livery. Okay. So what we will do is just take off from Pantelleria, forcing runway 07 even if there is crosswind, and see what the plane does. Ah, you're seeing everything. Great. Okay, sim brief, new flights. Lima India Charlie Golf. Okay, flight number is test. Lima India Charlie Golf. Lima India Charlie Golf. Boeing 737. Boeing 737 NG. Okay, runway 07 departure, runway 07 arrival. Find a new route. Okay, Rabbit 3 Romeo, great. We want that. think it's the same departure of yesterday. High density. No, it's 2 classes or high density. I don't remember what I picked up. Oh, come on, man. Why nothing is working? It's 2 classes, okay. Okay. Passenger 0. Generate. Okay, perfect. Flight import sim brief. Nice. Okay, we're gonna discuss after the arrival, but it's the identical arrival of yesterday, so I'm really curious to see what will happen. We're gonna do instant boarding. But yeah, okay, I have to reset my mind. We are in at 7.3 now. Okay, battery on. First of all, let me change the daytime by a couple of hours. Wait. Not this. Battery on. Request. Okay. Oh wow, different volume. Pretty different volume. Okay. Here, here, here. So we're gonna do an instant boarding. Download this. It's really easy to do. You have many ways to do it actually, but what I will do is just going here, payload, and set up the 0 fuel weight, which is no, it's in pound display. Wait a sec. Okay. All right. So 0 fuel weight is 43.3. We are without passenger, I remind you. Great. Fuel 3.9er. Okay, this is done. You will wonder why you don't do it every time, because I like the boarding system. Request. Yes, this. You can also press select fuel and select the payload there. Okay, as a departure we have this. Robot. Okay, never mind the flight plan. We don't really care about that. What we care about is the AirNav 207. Oh, this was wrong. Yeah, it's not the Robot 3 Romeo. We want the Robot 3 Zulu. We want the same condition of yesterday. Okay, 3 Zulu transition cap. If you select the AirNav, it's gonna create a mess, which is this. So yesterday we said, okay, since we have Charlie Golf 754 both in our arrival and in our approach, let's go direct to the second one. And that's what we did on the Phoenix. So we should have a second waypoint, which is Cappe, and they're starting to descend. But this waypoint wasn't present. We started to descend at Charlie Golf 754, and we end up being very low on the approach. So we want to see if it's a Phoenix problem or it's a sim problem. Okay, it's gonna take some time, so activate execute. Great. So departure is the Robert 3 Romeo. No, wait, is the Robert, sorry. Okay, let me fix my arrival in here. It's the Robert 1 whiskey. Arrival, so 07 to Zulu. Execute. You do have a discontinuity. Ah, I select the wrong one, I guess. Yeah. Okay, nice, correct. As you can already see, it's way more correct today, because yesterday in the Phoenix we had Charlie Golf 754 Cappe, Charlie Golf 754 and the runway directly. Here we have this waypoint. So I'm already assuming, I mean not already assuming, but this is already better. Let's clear this discontinuity. Okay. Wow. Okay, view starts. Performance tools. We're super light, so we should be able to take off here. Yeah. Laps 5. And blah blah blah. Oh boy. Performance. 7,000. Okay, 9,000. Come on, man. Okay, reserves. Okay, and one. So was takeoff 2. Wow. I remember this is a 1,700 runway. Meter runway, I mean. So confident the 7.3. Okay, I'm gonna keep those, I don't care. 4.4. Dramatic difference, of course. Jumping here from, as much as I don't love VMDG in this period, especially the flight model, as you well know. I mean, dramatic. This is not working, of course. Change of quality coming from a default plane. So personally, I've liked the feeling that it's just the, Phoenix, talking about good plane, it's just Phoenix that is really struggling with their nav approach. Of course, I don't know about Inibits, I know about those planes there, because I can't say I don't fly those planes that much. So I have no idea. But yeah, between PMDG and Phoenix, I really feel like Phoenix have a lot of problem with their nav approaches. And I can't confirm it now, but we still have a strong signal that my theory is correct, given the fact that we have a different procedure. I remind you, yesterday we flew the A320 in this airport. As you can see from the title, we should have done another flight, but yeah, since the 787 is completely broken, I have the occasion to do a little test on the average, let's say, procedural. Okay, this is quite okay. No, but this is correct for now. So what we will do is, like we did yesterday, is after takeoff, we're gonna select heading, select probably, and then we're gonna go direct to Charlie Golf 754. So again, yesterday we did this flight with the Phoenix. The airnav was wrong, for sure, because we had Charlie Golf 754, Cappe, Charlie Golf 754 again, because this is arrival, this is approach, but we didn't have the second Cappe, and this is very important because it's here you have to start descending with your glide path. Instead, we start descending with Charlie Golf 754 being very low. So this is, if you want to check the live stream before this one and check the approach. You will see quite a mess. One. And nav, VNav. Okay, starting engine. Fuel pump. Beacon lights. You dumper. Pax is off. If you bleed. Starting amateur. QNH is 101 show. And 2. Yeah, I'm starting engine with the with the chokes on. Okay. Set parking brake. Let me fix it immediately. Okay, out of the way, guys. Okay. Still, it's even with the 7.3, which is super good on performance. This area is a little laggy. I have no idea why, but it is. For some reason. Don't forget about our flow. Oh, I'm thinking you in the PMDG livery. Okay, get in. This flaps is 5. I'm gonna do 4. I'm gonna be fast right here. Flap selected 5. RTO. Auto throttle. Okay. Electrical on the engine. Pax auto. Isolation valve auto. If you bleed off. If you off. Taxi lights. Let's go. Let's go. Again, I remind you, we had to do a flight with the 787. 787 is completely. Oh my god! I don't have the. Okay. I don't have my feet on the rudder pedal, but yeah, it's completely bugged. So I'm doing a test. Yesterday we did a approach here with the Phoenix. Was very wrong. Was an airnav approach, so I wanted to try it. A repetition with the 7.3 to see if it's a simulator problem or it's a plane problem, and would be quite surprising. But I think I have like the sensation we're about to discover something in which the PMDG is better than the Phoenix. Okay, we can cross. We can. Oh my god, this chair I have is tremendous for doing this. Okay, we have to go there. And we are also in a very interesting airport. It's a 1,700 meter runway. But we have a super light 737 today. No passenger. Just for the test. Master caution. Empty ice. What? Ah. My bad. Sorry. So we'll take off. We probably select heading, and then I will repeat what happened yesterday and what we have to check today. But as always, if you have any question, feel free to ask. One of the few times I fly the PMDG livery. Unfortunately, I didn't have the Boeing livery installed, otherwise I would use it. And we have also 12 knots of crosswind. Okay. Let's do it. Let's do the test. Because again, I have like the sensation that the Phoenix is really struggling on her nav approach. I don't think I think it's a compatibility problem, something like that. I mean, Team Phoenix is able to solve something like that, if able, let's say, in like 1 hour probably, but there is this problem since 2024, so I think they can do nothing about it. Or maybe it's Navigraph, I don't know. Maybe it's because I use Navigraph data, can be. But yeah, I can test. I can do 1,000 tests every day. But yeah, let's do this. Okay, let's take off 40%. Sorry, my bad. I wanted to try something. Okay. Brake release. Torque. Crosswind. Let's go.
Positive rate of climb.
Yep. Oh, what a crosswind. Wow, look at this. Tremendously good, by the way. Okay, flaps up. Autopilot. Wow. Amazing place. Oh, finally a plane that is flying and not crashing. Okay. Pitch down. And acceleration. Okay. Okay. So, and select. Okay, I'm gonna repeat it now what we are trying to do. Okay, let's finish the climb before. Wow, we've started pressure. Okay, 1,000 to go. So what we're trying to do is this. So yeah, again, yesterday we did this approach from Rome with the Phoenix. We have this strange path on the arrival because basically Charlie Golf 754 and Kappa are repeated both in arrival and approach. So what we did yesterday is just, okay, at top of the descent, not top of the descent, but at some point I said, Okay, let's go direct to Charlie Golf 754, the one after the first Cappe. So we can avoid strange stuff happening here and blah blah blah. Also because in the I'm noticing okay, yeah, it's in the approach chart. But what happened basically was that we were completely missing Charlie Golf 754. Sorry, we were completely missing the second Cappe. So the Phoenix reached Charlie Golf 754, starting doing crazy stuff on top of that. We're gonna see if the PMDG does the same. We start turning, let's say on the opposite direction, then inbound again. So I give another direct. Maybe that was due to the ABIM direct I used, but yeah, whatever. Started descending at Charlie Golf 754, and then we end up being very low on the approach. So I want to do the same thing with the PMDG today and see how we deal with it. Okay. What I'm noticing also is that we don't have any... Okay, Charlie Golf... Yeah, we don't have this waypoint at all. Maybe it's another transition. Charlie Golf 752, 753 and blah blah blah. But okay, never mind. Let's try to do the same as we did yesterday. So, in this case will be go direct to the second Charlie Golf 754. This is the first one. We want to go direct here. On top, execute. LNAV, VNAV. Okay. So we're basically going direct to final, and we're gonna perform the LNAV approach and see how it does it, how is the glide path, if it's better, is it equal compared to yesterday. Let's see. Okay. Well, 24 miles. It's not that close. So of course we're not gonna overfly like we did yesterday in the Phoenix. We're gonna go direct to Cappe. We can descend 4,000, which is also our interception altitude. We don't care about that. Let's go down. Okay. Let's see. As we did yesterday, 4,000 feet. Hit approach at some point and see what the plane does. Already, I don't think the plane is gonna start descending Charlie Golf 754 because of this turn. So it's already different. I can definitely confirm it. Already. That's our island. When we reach 4,000 feet, we're gonna start decelerating. We can do this level change. 2,000 knots. Sorry, 200 knots. Yeah, sure. Let's see. Okay, vertical speed 1,000 feet per minute. Speed on 200. Okay, auto brake free. Maybe even 4 is a short runway. No, auto brake free is fine. Auto brake free. Here, here, and here. Okay. Oh, the turn is even before Cap. Hmm. Okay, that I don't really like either. We're seeing a localizer somehow. Approach. Glide path. Speed on up. Speed check flaps. 1. Level off. Speed on 1. Okay, glide path if fuck is correct. Okay, now that we're losing speed, the turn is more accurate. Approach speed is 128. Okay. Go around this 4,000. Let's keep it here. For now, he's doing definitely better than the Phoenix. Way, way better. Yeah, there was completely missing. I mean, there wasn't a waypoint, so yeah, that's already a big indication of some problem. Okay, about to turn on final. 070. Heading on final. Let's go. Okay, we have the fuck intercepting phase. There is a decent way to say it or not, I don't know. Speed check plus 5. Okay. Glide path alive, speed check, gear down. Yeah, it looks way better than yesterday. We are exactly intercepting it at Cape, as we expected. And glide path intercepted. 8 miles to the runway. I really like that it's saying me also the distance from the runway. Really helpful. And down we go. It's a higher angle than yesterday. It's a 3.5 probably, which is correct. For now, the MDG is definitely humbling the Phoenix on this approach. It's doing extremely better. And this is exactly what is supposed to happen according to the procedure.
2500.
Speed check, flaps 15. Speed on 15. On 280 approach speed. Too white to red. Yesterday we had 4 red. I'm gonna keep the autopilot on. I want to see what the plane does until the very end. I mean, not the very end, but yeah. I want to keep it on a bit. Flaps 40. Sorry, flaps 30. Wait. Great. Look at this place, by the way. It's still an incredible approach, of course. If you check the live stream of yesterday, of the previous live stream from this, and check the approach, you will see that we are very low here. We have 4 red. This mountain, these hills here is very scary, and this is very good. Instead, autopilot off. I don't love the puppy of this airport.
One sink rate. Sink rate.
Yeah. I definitely
Sink rate.
exaggerated today. But we don't
10.
care. Oh, the wind. That wasn't the purpose of this test. Okay. Brake release. Oh, I didn't have the speed brakes. But it activate anyway, so why do you have to arm speed brakes on the... Maybe it's kind of a check or something like that. But okay. We're gonna stop here on the runway. Well, I can say that the plane here nailed the approach. Way better than Phoenix. Didn't miss the waypoint, and the glide path was so precise. So I could say now, okay, it's that approach because it's bugged for Phoenix, whatever. But this is not the first time that happened with me. With Phoenix and AirNav approach, I having quite a lot of problem. So I think they have some problem with those. But yeah, good discover. And that's it. I'm sorry for the 787 flight, but yeah, not my fault, unfortunately. And thank you very much for watching. I wish you a nice evening, and see you next